That's how Hitler became fucking prime minister, or whatever, dictator. Is he fucking? I've been watching this thing, how to make a dictator on Netflix. Have you seen it? It's fucking awesome. I'm so obsessed with history podcasts and history dictators and whatnot. Do you know who Turkmenbashi is?
No.
Are you, Joe? This is the most fascinating fucking guy in history, right? So Turkmenistan, I think is the name of the country, was part of the USSR, and when the USSR collapsed, he got it. This guy who was just a premier and worked, he got the whole country, and he went around and changed rules like fucking crazy. He was a dictator, but he was like, he added months so that he didn't get old faster. he changed the names of the months. I mean, he was a fucking lunatic. He said, you know what? He goes, you know what? Here's the problem. Old people are losing their teeth because they're not eating enough bones. And they're like, bones? He goes, you ever see a dog with missing teeth? No, because they eat bones. So everyone needs to start eating bones. Does that guy make sense?
Oh, my God.
Turkmenbashi. I have this podcast that I listen to. It's called The Dictators. And it is one of the most, that one podcast is the most fascinating, but I'm obsessed, man. I listen to Hitler, Stalin.
Somebody was talking about the How to Make a Dictator documentary on Netflix the other day. I think it was on the podcast. It might have just been a conversation I was having. Was it on the podcast? Who was it? Do you remember? But they were saying, like, you're literally like putting up a guidebook on how to become a dictator. Like, people could watch it and figure out how it's done and then replicate it.
It's identical, by the way, to how to get famous. I mean, it's the fucking exact same thing. You'd be shocked.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked, though. Right? Because a lot of famous people become like dictators.
It was DeStefano, that's what I thought.
Yeah, DeStefano.
Oh, that's right.
He's a history.
Oh, he's a real
guy.
history nut.
Like,
yeah.
he's a history guy.
We used to do history hyenas with Giannis.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, history is fascinating when you think that it'll never repeat itself again. You know, like, oh, that'll never happen again. Like, I used to think that about war. Oh, we're done with that. You know, and now look.